The Setswana culture has a quote that says, "The young bird does not crow until it hears the old ones." That is true. We need pioneers to lead the way. That is why today we are celebrating remarkable Africans who made the Time 100 list of most influential people in the world. Yes, stand up for the champions. Before we dive in, today's episode is supported by the Association of African Startups, aka TAS. TAS spelled TAAS. The Association of African Startups, TAS, was founded in February 2020 by Just Omomo Ibe, who in conjunction with founding partners are on a mission to intentionally build a vibrant African economy by Africans. Their goal is to build a strong network of entrepreneurs within the African space who are focused on building sustainable businesses and are aimed for the long haul. Their mission is to equip African startups with tools, strategies, and requisite knowledge to attract local and global opportunities while building a platform to facilitate strategic partnerships and collaboration with government, investors, and the private sector. You can be a member of this association today by visiting www.tasafrica.org/registration. On Instagram, they are @TASAfrica. Thank you, TAS Africa, for supporting startups. Now to the juice of the day. I am feeling so proud right now as a Nigerian. You want to ask why? Yes, because 3 out of the 5 Africans who made the Time 100 list of most influential people for 2020, as released by Time magazine on September 22nd, are Nigerians. Oh yes, I should be proud, yes? All right, so there are 5 categories under which these names were released. These categories include pioneers, artists, leaders, titans, and icons. Under the pioneer category, we have Tomi Adeyemi, the lady in the house. I'm so proud that I'm a lady too. Please permit me, yeah? And so Tomi Adeyemi is a Nigerian, and then there is Abubaccar Tambadou from Gambia. There is also Jacques Muyembe Tamfum from Congo under the leadership category. And then under the titans, there is Tony Elumelu and Dr. Tunji Funsho. Now, let me just tell you a little bit about these superstars making Africa proud. Of course, you know, ladies first, yes. Tomi Adeyemi is the author of Children of Blood and Bone. I mean, I've heard so much about this book. I am here to read it and I'm asking myself, girl, what are you waiting for? I truly need to get that book. This book has a sequel already titled Children of Virtues and Vengeance. In 2018, Children of Blood and Bone was on the New York bestseller list for 90 weeks. Girl, you are good. It was first picked up to be adopted into a movie by Fox 2000, but it's now slated to be a Disney movie. So a big congratulations to Tomi Adeyemi. Dr. Tunji Funsho is a former cardiologist and now the chair of Rotary International Polio Eradication Program in Nigeria. And under his leadership, just this August, as on August 25th, 2020, Nigeria was declared polio-free. Woohoo! We salute you, Dr. Tunji Funsho. Thank you for the commitment to seeing polio kicked out of Nigeria. Abubaccar Tambadou is the former prosecutor at the International Criminal Tribunal for Rwanda, as well as the former justice minister in Gambia. He is known to have brought a case before the International Court of Justice, accusing Myanmar of perpetrating genocide against the Rohingya community. These are Asian communities. And this is so fascinating because even though he's African, he's saying, you know what, I'm not going to sit here and watch this injustice done to these people. So this is about humanity, and I truly salute it because we are humans. We should respect each other and we should look out for each other so that the world can be a better place. So well done, Mr. Abubaccar Tambadou. Dr. Jacques Muyembe Tamfum was part of the research team that investigated the first known outbreak of Ebola virus disease in 1976. Dr. Muyembe took exemplary actions to battle misinformation and public mistrust of vaccine therapies, and also pioneer new containment techniques for the devastating Ebola virus. He is now working with other scientists to war against COVID-19. We salute you, Dr. Muyembe. And last but definitely not the least on this list is Sir Tony Elumelu, who is currently the chairman of UBA, which operates in 20 African countries, the United States and the United Kingdom. Through his work at the Tony Elumelu Foundation, he's been able to empower close to 10,000 new generations of African entrepreneurs via grants, mentorship and support. We truly celebrate you, sir. And this year actually is the 10th year of him doing this, and he's close to his mark of 10,000. God bless you, Sir Tony Elumelu, for the great work that you are doing. I hope, guys, that in hearing the great accomplishments of these outstanding people, you are inspired to keep pursuing your dreams and to know that greatness is attainable regardless of the difficulties that we face as a continent. Let us acknowledge the challenges that we do have, but yet let us see and focus on the opportunities that are there in Africa. And together, let us build the Africa that we all desire. Now to the current affairs segment. International Day of Sign Language is observed on September 23rd, 2020 by the United Nations. Theme for the year 2020 is Sign Languages are for everyone. Significance of September 23rd International Day of Sign Languages is observed on September 23rd because the World Federation of the Deaf was established on this day. Cyanobacteria, also known as cyanobacteria neurotoxins, produce toxins in water. The toxins killed more than 300 elephants in Botswana in the year 2020. Key point authorities have said that cyanobacteria caused the death of 330 elephants in Botswana. Earlier in July, authorities reported that 281 elephants died mysteriously. The first mass death was reported in May 2020. Alright, this will be all we can take for today. The month of October is knocking at the door, so it's safe to say Happy New Month in advance, because by the next time you're hearing my voice, we're going to be in October, right? So here's what we have lined up for you in October. In the month of October, we'll be covering topics around personal finance. So guys, you want to be ready for this one, like as we are ready for you, right? That because we're going to be having experts come in to tell us or to teach us something about our personal finances. So look out for that, and look out on our Instagram page or across our social media. Yes, we are now all across social media. We are now on Facebook, we're now on Instagram, on Twitter, and on YouTube. So please check us out on Twitter. It is D as in letter D Afrocentrist. On Instagram is the as in the article THE Afrocentrist. One word together. Just look at the link in this podcast and you will be able to access all our social media handles, okay? Or you can follow us on Instagram and you can get a link to other of our social media handles, all right? Until I come your way again next week with a fresh episode, keep highlighting African excellence. Bye-bye.